the airport, you went there and listened to one of the very famous airports in America. And how many there in, and how they train and Muslim with the people they train to tell them the secret of this country. And when you go for this, look at the passport. Move it like this, do that. And they give him a Sida or Sida badge, give them the permission to go to all the prohibited areas in the airport, in any airport. Please.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming here. Just to give you a little quick biography, I'm a Muslim who converted to Christianity, and I had to flee the country and come to America. Me and my kids to have a better life and have freedom of worship and speech. To start from the end and then go to the start, we are under the invasion of the Muslims to America because we are the symbol of Christianity and Judaism. They want to destroy the Jewish and Christians all over the world and invade the whole world. This is the mission of Islam in the whole world. This is the Sharia, and this is what the Quran is asking them to do. Unfortunately, they have a lot of plans. They have short-term plans and they have long-term plans. One of their plans, as we all have seen it, and obvious was the 9/11. This was a stupid plan. The more wicked plan is to invade America psychologically, in education, in finance, in all the positions. They are taking over America just like cancer invading your body. You can feel it except when you're about to die. The President of the United States, Barack Hussein Obama, he is a Muslim, and he came with a plan, with a deal. They built him up over the years, just like they built 9/11. They built him for as many years as it is, and he made it. He reached the White House, and the deal was, I go to the White House, I enjoy being a president, you build me up, you pay for my education, for my stay in America, for taking me for stealing my citizen, for stealing my birth certificate, and the deal is that before I leave, I will give the Muslim Brotherhood, all the Middle East countries, all the Muslim countries, to be under your control. And since he felt that he's not going to make it another 4 years, or he's in a doubt, the deal was with the Saudi Arabia thing is that you have to rush it. And he said, okay, once the Saudi Arabia king left, the battle started, and they took over one by one, Tunisia, Libya, Egypt, Yemen, whatever, and it goes through, and now it's all under the power of the Muslim Brotherhood, which is right now the obvious. We can all see this is the enemy of Jewish and Christians in the whole entire world. To go to America now, Muslims are taking over very sensitive positions. They are showing you Americans, because you're very innocent, that they are moderate Muslims, which there is nothing called moderate Muslim. There is a Muslim who believes in Quran, and there is a Muslim who doesn't believe in the Quran. The Muslim by name who doesn't believe in the Quran is the normal person. But any person who believes in the Quran is a fanatic, and he wants to kill us. And we have, unfortunately, two choices, either to become a Muslim or die. As I worked in the airline business, aviation business, I worked in Westchester Airport, LaGuardia Airport, and Newark Airport, and I worked with several airlines, and I was security trained, so I can go and secure our aircraft before they leave. Unfortunately, I found with me a lot of Muslims doing the same thing. They're allowed to go to the same sensitive areas. They know the map of the airport. They know how to get out and in, move to piggyback, and let in how and where are our security cameras. You won't catch them because they will tell others to do it, not themselves. And this is how, like this guy who they called from the airplane where he had this Muhammad Atiyah, who had some liquid or so. How did this guy go through and made it all through the aircraft? It's another Muslim who gave him how to pass. About our security and our borders, because I came from there, and I know how wicked they are, we are very weak relative to them. Unfortunately, our borders are not secure. We are not as smart as they are, because they are highly wicked people, and they're using our innocence, they're using our constitution to apply the Sharia in a way or another. And unfortunately, in a couple of years, like not too long, like 20, 30 years, Muslims will have the big word here in America and not us anymore. We might not see it, it's our case. I don't know. I don't want to repeat what Mark just said, but we're in a very dangerous situation because we have a Muslim president, and we are under attack and under invasion, and we have to stand up. I want to tell you something also. I had a manager, she's a Democrat, and she liked me so much. And one time she was very honest with me, and she told me, Maria, I want to tell you something. You said you belong to the Tea Party? I told her yes. She said, by the way, I want to tell you, these Tea Party guys are not right. These are like, you know what, as you call the Muslim Brotherhoods there in the Middle East, the Tea Party is like the Muslim Brotherhood here in America. So I told her, well, it's, I think I have to let you know that these Tea Party guys, if they were not there, you would be gone like another 10 years ago. These people are the ones who are trying to save this country from hell. I don't want to take a lot of time because already you've been taking too much. So you can go ahead and ask me a question.
I have two questions, if I may. Number one, you all know that the Jewish community is well, they've got the media, they've got the TV. They're not ignorant people, and they're very, very wealthy in this country. Do you feel that they are not aware that they're being duped in a sense by the Muslim Brotherhood, and that they really are going along with this and promoting it in a sense? Unaware?
I'll answer. You'll answer this.
That's my first question.
Okay, let me answer it because maybe Marie will have more fun with the second
One
one.
other one.
No problem, we'll come back to you.
It's really simple. No, they don't.
Don't confuse the accident of Jewish birth with being really Jewish. There was one of the many studies that were done, and the liberal Jews in America, who their religion is liberalism, okay? It really is. That is their belief system. So they're as wackadoo as anybody else. But they're scared. 75% of the Jewish children in New York City are going to Jewish schools, okay? Where nobody plays games with Islam. Nobody plays games with anything other than being Jewish. The liberals are scared. They are not ignorant, but they are dupes. Okay? They are liberals before they are Jews. They were communists before they were Jews. They were socialists before they were Jews. And when you throw out the Judaism, the religious part, which is what has sustained us for thousands of years, okay, you're left with a lot of feel-goodism. Okay, where do you think that is? The concept of charity, being kind to others, being kind to animals, helping your neighbor, right down the line. They're all in the Torah. Every one of those is in the Torah. If your enemy's donkey falls down, you have to help him take off the load, get the donkey up and reload the donkey. Okay? These are Jewish teachings. But when you throw out God and your responsibilities, and all you live with this feel-goodism, you're a sucker for all the left-wing garbage.
Well done. My second question is, it is a little odd that all this is happening so quickly. One has to stop and pause and say, why throw out Saddam? Who was relatively unstable. The dictator, yes, but a pro-Israel, kinda. Well, he made like he was, but he kept things calm. It is a little suspicious, and it's happened very quickly, and we are being taken. It's obvious that the Muslim Brotherhood is there. However, do you really believe that Romney, if elected, is going to change anything?
As for Romney, I'll leave Mark because he's the one who follows up. But I want to add something before I leave Mark. The word invasion here in America has many aspects. Invasion in education, and he destroyed our financial basis. He's destroying our health. He's destroying our family social life because of all the foreclosures and tightness in employment and money. So he's basically destroying the country from the roots. Like when you're knocking down a building, knock it from the bottom. All the floors will just...
Keeping people worried about food, they can't worry about
yes,
but I think Romney's pretty different.
Yeah, Romney's going to be answered by Mark, not me. Because I love him anyway.
Romney can do it if you just change the way the American government deal with Muslims. Hell, I will tell you. We are giving them money to love us. We are buying their love.
Never worked.
Guys, we need you to love us. What do you want? Take it. So they took the money and they hit us. To deal with them, or Mr. Romney deal with them, he has to change the way. How? He has to understand one thing, the Muslim mentality and how they think. Not what did the CIA write in the piece of paper. No. Muslim, if you show them power, more than what they have, they will shift you. You agree with me? Think or go back to the history. I don't agree with 100% to what Bush said. No, what he did. No. But they hate him because he's, sorry for my language, he's like bulldog. Boom. No. This man is us. No, don't talk to him. Don't interfere with him. Let his 4 years pass or 8 years, whatever. So they stood in chaos. Whatever America is saying, said, okay, master, we'll do it. But Obama said to them, don't worry. I'm going to set the country free for you. Take it. Guys, wait. We are prepared for somebody else. Romney has, not to go like Bush, but he has to say to guys, no sorry anymore. No open border anymore. No open visa anymore. Plus,
It's not just him. We have a Congress that runs this country.
I told you the Congress is very weak. Why? Because they want to keep their chair. They will lose it. I'm telling you, they will lose it. Why? Because they did nothing until this moment. They did nothing. We need to be secure. We need to be safe. We are not. I'm not scaring you. This is the truth. Romney has to stand fast in this election and sit like Reagan when he said back for, remember that Reagan? When he said to our 52 people in Iran, get hostage in Iran, what he said? As soon as I get to the office, I will attack you guys and get my people. I prefer you to feed them before I come to the office. See the Reagan, go, including this Ahmadinejad, was one of the guards to our people in their hands. This is the Muslim mentality. I want to ask you, do you hear an organization in America called the CARE?
Care?
CARE. Okay. What this CARE is? This is the angel face of the Muslim Brotherhood. Funded by the Muslim Brotherhood. I want to tell you something, and you will agree with me. You know that the American government found that this organization is funded by whom? Hamas.
That's documented?
Exactly. I'm telling you, whatever I'm telling you is documented. And what the government said? Said nothing. Because Mrs. Clinton is there. She is the one that's very wise. She knows what she's doing. She is idiot. She doesn't know whatever she's doing. And this is exactly what happened now. Romney has to deal with them the way to show them, I know you. I know you. I know the way to deal with you. First, second, I'm telling you 1, 2, 3, 4.
You think he has it?
He can do it if he wants. If he wants.
There's a detail.
What you're talking about. And the shape in the Middle East, if Romney won, what are they going to do? Because all these advisors will be back there. We're going to lose our influence. What are we going to do? They're scared now. But Mr. Obama said, don't worry about it. Security of Israel is part of American security. Okay, give me a break. Leave this war on the side. Tell me, if this 11 country attack its small daughter in there, what are you going to do? This million are really ready to die for this. I'm telling you, if it started, it will never end. But at that time, America would say, you know what? We have to go to the United Nations, get the paper, go to the United Nations, ask Mr. Annan, can you go, ask them to have mercy on us? This is exactly what can happen. This is what Clinton said to our bishop in the church. This is what we're going to do. This no. We got to talk to them to have mercy upon you. This is American government. So Romney has to deal with them the way they can control. Care has to stop. And after the visa, after this border, first thing, we have to go to the immigration. All the cases of Muslim in the immigration has to be checked again. No, guys. Do you know that Muslims get asylum in America? Okay, how? Christian gets like attacked by Muslims. Muslim never leave another game. I am a Sunni, and the Shia attack me. Let me go to America. And they give them the asylum. They stay here. And nothing like this, like exists.
Not limited?
Sorry?
Not unlimited?
No limited. I'm telling you. There was no limited. Care. If you don't have money, if you don't have money as a Muslim to give a lawyer, care can give you. Because Hamas was there. Something that I remember it now. Morsi's family. All of them are American citizens. All of them, the 2 kids born in America. They are American citizens, but the father and the mother are Muslim brotherhoods. Do you, this is the new Egyptian president.
Oh.
He is not an American citizen, but the 2 kids are born in here are American citizens. The other guy is Hazem Abu Ismail. This is the head of the Muslim radical group in Egypt. His mother. His sister is still in California. All his family are in America, citizen here, Muslim brotherhood. Do you think these people, because they are in America, they ignore their relation with the Muslim brotherhood? No. If this administration thought for a second, now you know guys, all these people are American citizens. Who gave them the citizenship? Who allowed them to come and be here? They are innocent? No, I'm telling you, it's no. So Romney has, you can't get them back, I know. But they have to put a new era to show them power. Care has to be again under investigation. Was 2 cases against Care. You know the story, guys? It was 2 cases against Care. And they found a report, and they get the bank statement. Money goes from Hamas to Care. And at the last days before the trial to be closed, and okay, what do you want? How much do you want? We're going to stop this case. And the government released that. Guys, good. Close the chapter. And they are every day on the news against our constitution. More than that, Prince Talal, who came here after September 11 and attacked the mayor, remember his name? The New York mayor at the time, Giuliani. And Giuliani kicked him out. Do you know this man now has 10% of shares of Citibank? 10% in Fox News. So today in Fox News, when they talk about Islam, they talk like very embarrassing. Not anymore. See, this guy, by his money, he will buy all our stuff. Guys, think about it. I wish I answered the question.
I just want to, it's not just Romney. We have to make sure that we add to the Tea Party people we put in office. We have to keep them. We have to double them, and we have to take up the issue. Somebody won't have the backbone. But if we put the right people in the Congress, we will.
We have to elect.
We have to try to elect real conservatives. Good luck. Before we finish up tonight, I just want to bring out a couple of other points. When Mark was talking about the girls' education and the problems they were having in schools, I reminded myself of an event that happened when my daughter, who is now married, mother of 5, was 14, and she came home one day from school and wrote a sheet. And I said, "What happened?" And she said, "The teachers didn't have in front of the best, embarrassed me." Well, I went through the books and I found the source material that said embarrassing somebody in public, and she was older than Bas Mitzvah, so she considered an adult, is worse than killing them, because it keeps on going. And a person who does that has, according to Jewish teachings, no portion in the world to come. So I wrote a letter to the principal saying, "This is what happened, this is what the books say. I want my daughter excused from that class because she should never be taught by somebody who has no portion in the world to come." Period. The school agreed with me 100%, and on top of that, the teacher was not brought back next year. If you have a religious school that will stand on its religious principles, you've got a shot. Other than that, it's a lost cause. Now, as far as dealing with Arabs is concerned, and dealing with Muslims, back in the late 70s or early 80s, the Russians taught us how to do that. There was some education in Lebanon, in Beirut, and a couple of American diplomats were kidnapped. And there was nonsense about giving us money and who kidnapped them and what was going on. It was all Muslim fanaticism. We finally paid and got them out. Then they kidnapped 2 Russian diplomats. For the sake of discussion, let's call it Tuesday. Okay? Wednesday morning, 4 decapitated Arab League bodies were dumped in front of the PLO offices. The Russian kidnapped officers were let go immediately.
Good, I don't want that out there.
Okay? Marie and I were talking briefly, trying not to interrupt Mark, when he was talking about how to deal with the Arabs, and it's exactly how Winston Churchill described the Germans. They are either at your throat or at your feet. The only thing they understand within their own culture, let alone outside of ours, is power and force. That's it. They will put up with somebody who just sees the big guy. That is the whole mindset. Okay? For those of you who are RFA members or know other people, we will be posting, I hope soon, I'll send you some books to read about Islam and about what goes on in the Arab mind and in Arab parenting, because you will be appalled, absolutely appalled. One other item, and then I'm going to cut it out. I was looking through a commentary on the book of Leviticus by a brilliant Sephardi Jewish scholar. I mean, by Sephardi, the coast of Africa and the Middle East. And on Leviticus chapter 6, verse 6, he brings some very beautiful concepts, and then he says, you should never live under the Muslim. They are the most evil people in the world. They will murder you just for fun. This is a man who was writing in the early 1700s, a brilliant Jewish scholar who was credited with doing it with holy inspiration in his commentary. This is what he had to say about Islamists.
First, I want to thank Mark and Marie for coming and speaking to us. A lot of us have thought similar things, but it's always better from someone who has the actual experience, good or bad. I want to thank everyone for coming. We would appreciate that facilities, the refreshments, if you feel up to perhaps contributing and helping us continue our programs, we would appreciate that.